Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, folks, it's main event time. John Bones Jones versus Stipe Miocic. This fight is big, like UFC heavyweight division shifting big, and it's got the whole MMA world wondering who's the baddest heavyweight on the planet, the real heavyweight GOAT. Right now, the crown is balancing between three names: John Jones, Stipe, and our friend Francis Ngannou. Now, Francis just made his big return to MMA. He threw down some ground and pound that sent his opponent straight into dreamland. Impressive, right? Kinda. The guy he beat is the MMA version of the free sample at Costco. A taste, but not a full meal. But props to Francis. He did what he had to do. So what if John and Stipe step in there and give us 5 rounds of nap-worthy action? Are we talking about the greatest heavyweight, or are we all about to get hit with buyer's remorse? And somewhere in the background, Dana White's gonna be sweating because he sold this thing like it was UFC's fight of the century. Let's be real, John's fought for a grand total of 2 minutes in 3 years. Stipe? He hasn't fought in 3 years, period. I mean, if this were a reunion tour, they'd barely remember the lyrics. Stipe's got solid wrestling, John's got solid wrestling. But here's the kicker, Stipe's got that clean, powerful striking. And John, well, he's never been a knockout artist. Now, maybe John's bringing that heavyweight power this time around, but that's one of the million question marks surrounding this fight. And people want to look at John's light heavyweight record like it's a crystal ball. But here's the thing, at light heavyweight, John was like a giant. Then everyone started cutting weight, and the division changed from Rashad Evans and Rampage to guys like Dominic Reyes, who were essentially heavyweights crashing the light heavyweight party. Look, I don't buy that John moved up because of Dominic. And quick sidebar, yeah, I think John won that fight 3-2. Dominic was throwing wild haymakers, but honestly, they landed about as much as my New Year's resolutions. But back to business. John figured, if I'm fighting heavyweights, I might as well do it at heavyweight. Stipe's the wild card here. He's been quiet, keeping to himself, and it's impossible to get a read on his mindset. But history shows that Stipe always comes to fight, no questions asked. But win or lose, here's the real twist. Whoever wins this fight, the heavyweight division is toast. Everyone's betting John's got this, but if Stipe lands a bomb and puts him to sleep, things get spicy. Stipe's not sticking around to fight Tom Aspinall. He's in this for a final big payday. And if he wins, he cements his spot as the best heavyweight of all time, retires, and leaves Tom to battle it out with Cyril. But if John wins, it's not like he's queuing up to face Tom either, and I don't blame him. What does beating Tom do for John's legacy? Nothing. I mean, look at guys who moved up, stayed too long, and couldn't hack it. Conor McGregor, brilliant at featherweight, not so much at lightweight. Cejudo, same story. But then you've got GSP, who came back, picked off a one-eyed Bisping instead of fighting in his weight class, which is welter ducking Tyron, and left before anyone could challenge him at middleweight ducking Robert and Romero. So if John wins, it makes perfect sense to vacate and leave Tom and Cyril Gane to duke it out. John is at the end of his career. He is looking for big money fights. You cannot tell me John versus Alex at light heavyweight isn't a bigger fight than John versus Tom. It only makes sense. Tom hasn't done enough yet. They're hyping Tom now, just like they did with Gane fast, technical, great ground game, yada yada. But I wouldn't be surprised if Gane hands Tom his lunch in round 1 and becomes the new king of a so-so heavyweight division. Let's be real, it's not what it once was. Sorry for the rant, but there it is, my official pick. John Jones. If you stuck around for all this, I appreciate you listening to my spiral. Here's to hoping for fireworks on fight night. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.